Remember this guy? That's me, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I lived the WWE dream. And now I'm done. But the Texas Rattlesnake cannot retire.
I realized how much of life that I'd really missed out on being on the road. Hey, what's happening, Steve? Coming to you from the Broken Skull Ranch.
So I reached out to my fans on social media.
If you've got some place or something that you think I need to see, try, or do, leave it down in the comments section, and I'll see if I can get there.
Hey, Steve, it's John the lie detector guy.
Ever thought you could become a commercial airline pilot?
Crush a few of these
See
cars.
if you can fly fish.
UTV race.
Try for a day.
Appreciate our wedding.
Please, Stone Cold.
How about
I challenge you to
Our El Coyote 400 race coming up.
That was one hell of a comment section. Time to start the show.
Hey, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm hitting the road to take on any challenge that's brave enough to take on me. So come on, let's hit the road. Because I may be retired, but I ain't taking it easy. I'm taking it on. Oh, hell yeah!
Stone Cold Takes on America. Premieres Sunday, April 30th at 10. Part of WWE Superstar Sunday on A&E.